because it shows the violence of Trump and reminds us that he'll use violence against anyone who stands in the way of his megalomania and greed. And now he's promising to use our own military to attack U.S. citizens. That's the tyrant he's telling us he'll be.
They have a protest of Robert De Niro yesterday. He's a fool. He's a broken down fool standing out there, and he got maggot. He got maggot yesterday. He got a big dose of it.
Trump took to Truth Social, saying he should be shipped off with Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, saying they should actually get on a boat with Trump deranged Robert De Niro, another sick and demented person, I believe, with an extremely low IQ, who has absolutely no idea what he is doing or saying, some of which is seriously criminal.
How does a man who claims to be a political tough guy instantly lose his mind the second a Hollywood legend speaks the truth? It shows how fragile his confidence becomes whenever powerful voices challenge his image and expose uncomfortable facts in public.
I'm going to say one thing: fuck Trump.
Robert De Niro did not just insult Donald Trump. He completely dismantled his psychology on live television. And when De Niro took the fight directly to the courthouse steps, it triggered a panicked meltdown that Trump could not talk his way out of. Let us start with how De Niro systematically tore apart Trump's tough guy image, leaving absolutely zero room for interpretation. His words exposed deep insecurity, fear of criticism, and an inability to handle public accountability under intense national attention.
I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk, he's a dog, he's a pig, he's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has. He talks how he wants to punch people in the face. Well, I'd like to punch him in the face. This is somebody that we want for president? I don't think so. What I care about is the direction of this country. And what I'm very, very worried about is that it might go in the wrong direction with someone like Donald Trump. If you care about your future, vote for it.
He did not hold back. But when he sat down with Jimmy Kimmel, De Niro went even deeper to diagnose the root of the problem. He explained how fear, anger, and constant insecurity drive the reactions that continue damaging Trump's public image and political reputation every day.
Insecurity. He's deeply, deeply insecure. He is a malignant narcissist. He's a socio-psychopath. He's created some new language as far as describing somebody in his mental condition. It's so frightening and scary, and he's dangerous. We got to get rid of him.
He called him a dangerous, insecure sociopath to his core. De Niro then completely shattered Trump's desperate desire to be seen as a mafia boss. He mocked the false image of strength and exposed what he described as attention-seeking behavior driven by ego, fear, and public approval.
He thinks he's a gangster. He does everything like a gangster. I don't think that gangsters in that world would think much of him, because there's honor among thieves. There's honor in anything. If you don't keep your word and do the right thing with people, no matter what profession you're in, you are going to get ostracized.
The man who played Vito Corleone just confirmed that Trump is far too disloyal to survive inside a real crime family built on loyalty, respect, and silence. But De Niro saved his deepest disgust for the politicians who remained too weak, fearful, and cowardly to challenge him publicly despite knowing the damage being caused.
And shame on those Republicans that don't have the nerve, the balls to go after him. What do they tell their kids? What do they tell their grandkids later when it's written in history books what their role is and what they did, and they allowed him to do this? He's an outright criminal, and they're still buying it.
He shamed the enablers protecting an outright criminal and accused them of sacrificing truth, justice, and public trust for political survival and personal power. And De Niro became so disgusted and furious that he decided to carry this exact message directly to the front doors of Trump's criminal trial in full public view.
No corrupt leader enriching himself in the Epstein class buddies. No taking away health care from our most vulnerable neighbors. No unaffordable groceries, no unaffordable energy, no unaffordable housing, and no inflation at its highest level since COVID. No government masked thugs shooting down our neighbors in the streets. Trump has to be stopped. And that's what No Kings is all about. Because he can't do all the fucked up things that he's been doing without the collusion of Congress and the goons in his administration.
Calling out the Epstein-class buddies and political goons right outside the courtroom delivered a massive public embarrassment that instantly grabbed national attention and media coverage. Trump immediately took the bait and erupted into a complete meltdown in front of the press while angrily defending himself and attacking critics in full public view.
He's a fool. He's a broken down fool. Standing out there, he got maggot. He got maggot yesterday. He got a big dose of it.
Trump tried to save his ego by spinning a wild conspiracy theory. CNN reporter Daniel Dale immediately stepped in to pull the plug on that lie, exposing the claims as false and misleading while fact-checking each statement in real time during the broadcast interview coverage.
There is no basis for any suggestion that President Biden had personal involvement in this case. It was brought by a locally elected Manhattan district attorney. No evidence Biden was personally involved.
Cornered by reality, an increasingly frantic Trump pivoted to playing the victim by pretending the charges against him were a secret, attempting to shift attention away from legal scrutiny while rallying supporters through repeated claims of unfair treatment and media bias.
The other thing, the confusion is, nobody knows what the crime is, because there's no crime. Nobody knows what the crime is. The DA didn't name the crime. They don't know what the crime is.
He stood in front of the cameras and pretended the law did not exist. Daniel Dale brought the receipts to prove otherwise. He systematically exposed contradictions in statements using verified documents and public records during live coverage, leaving no room for denial.
The DA and the judge have specified what the alleged crime in question is. It is the falsification of business records with the intent to commit another crime, which the DA and the judge have specified is an alleged violation of New York election law.
Trump was completely trapped by the facts, and reporters on the ground noticed his lies were taking a severe physical toll. Robert De Niro used his platform to expose Trump as a deeply insecure fake gangster, called out his Epstein-class buddies, and shamed the Republicans protecting him on late-night television. Trump immediately lashed out in panic, repeating debunked lies and playing the victim outside the courthouse to save face. But while he tried to spin a web of conspiracies, fact-checkers easily dismantled his excuses, leaving behind a deeply exhausted man losing his grip on the narrative. Because when the cameras are rolling and the excuses run out, the truth always has the final word. Subscribe if you believe the truth is funnier than the lies. Truth stands stronger when evidence is verified by independent reporting and public accountability across transparent democratic institutions every single time.